I got work on these dudes, like for sure, paperwork, like not just talking. And I could drop it, but I just been sitting on it. You know what I'm saying? Laughing like, how dare these guys get on the internet and play with my name, knowing that if you put their name in the right columns, you know what I'm saying, and go to the right, you know what I'm saying, networks, that it's work on their name. You know what I'm saying? It's work on their name for getting down on people, and that's what's going on this internet. People is not caring. People it's not moving with integrity. People at these neighborhoods behind them and or pushing these neighborhoods and banging stuff on their dead homies and acting like they standing on business and they just standing on clout and fame, because shit, no way, you know what I'm saying, Wack been ever to call this dude, get in contact with this dude, and get a video of his homie being deceased, knowing that they was going to attach Aunt Jefe name to it. You know what I'm saying? And these are games I don't play. Like I said, I don't even care if the shoe was on the other foot. You know what I'm saying? And Project Bo did it. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't no Wack or nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if he was cool, can call me like, hey, let me get that video, because
GS3 Media TV, man. I'm back with another video. I'm back with another video, man. It's my brother, Young and Jefe. Don't care about number what the chick say, man. Jefe to assist Wack 100 operating murder tape. What? What? Let's get into the content. I don't even want to hold y'all no longer.
Keep me up. I hit every prison tripping. I be humble till I nut. And Ferrari's on a mission. Heard them niggas set us up. I invested 30 rifles. Told my niggas turn it up. She make money off of stripping. I wanna put it in her gut.
what's the good old big deal with the good old people, man? It's your boy, Young and Jefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead, like and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail. What's the good old big deal with the good old people? Hot topics with your boy, Young and Jefe. And I'm here to deliver you another one like the other one. The recipient of Hot Topics is Project Bo from the Pueblo Bishops, Wack 100, and Flacco. So, man, I just really got some disturbing news, man, and it's disturbing because it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, you be expecting dudes, you know what I'm saying, whether dudes get on the internet, you feel me, and they rep their sessions in our areas, you know what I'm saying, in our communities, and they come in solid form, as if they standing on business, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I say don't be hoodwinked and watch out for first impressions, and definitely double watch out for this internet, you know what I'm saying? So I've been told you guys that Wack 100, you know what I'm saying, is one of the guys who gives Flacco a lot of content to run on people. You know what I'm saying? Being that he don't want to, I don't know if he don't want to put it together or don't know how to put it together, or just some of the stuff he don't want to touch, he gives it to Flacco and has Flacco do his dirty work, and it's a double whammy because Flacco does the dirty work, and then Flacco also gets paid, you know what I'm saying, from YouTube for putting the dirty work out there. Now, I was chopping it up with one of my partners, and something had came to me, you know what I'm saying, and he was like, man, old boy Project Bo from Pueblo Bishops is the one that gave Wack 100 that tape of his homie, you know what I'm saying, passing away, and Wack 100 passed it to Flacco. So y'all all know when I first came down, right, the internet was going crazy, feeling like they knew what they was talking about, and some people really didn't care if it was true or not. They just wanted to run the content, get paid, get some money real quick. And that's what a lot of these dudes was doing. So Project Bo, you know what I'm saying, is somebody from the Pueblos, as I already, you know what I'm saying, stated, and I guess, that was his homie who had passed at the taco truck or whatnot. Well, I'm not understanding, like, where do people like draw the line? You know what I'm saying? Where do people draw the line with their integrity and their solidness? You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if this is because I'm a Crip or what the case may be. You know what I'm saying? He just felt the need to play along with the game. You know, I hope Wack 100, you know what I'm saying, compensated him or Flacco compensated him. But where do dudes who's supposed to be solid get off
This call is being recorded.
in the dirty work and playing with other people? You know what I'm saying? Definitely playing with people livelihood. Whether he thought it was true or not, how can Wack 100 contact any solid like member, like you know what I'm saying, that's supposed to still be in the streets and have them pass over a recording and or video of their homie, you know what I'm saying, being deceased, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure, from what it seems like and what I'm hearing, my name had to come up, you know what I'm saying? My name had to come up. So it's just like, why add in the bed in the dirty work, you know what I'm saying, of a solid person, you know what I'm saying? Definitely dealing with, these certain characters, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube, you feel me? Like, even if it was true, you know what I'm saying, although we all know it's false, like, why add in the bed this guy and helping him and further, you know what I'm saying, an investigation and or something of this magnitude? That's what I couldn't understand. But as I've been telling y'all and been saying, that's like seem like that's the way of the internet. That's the way of social media these days. You know what I'm saying? These guys, you know what I'm saying, are like getting in the bed, you know what I'm saying, with all type of people and really not caring, you know what I'm saying, who they get in the bed with, and it's all for fame. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like I said, some of these dudes is not even being compensated. I hope they are being compensated. They might be being promised something or, man, I got you in the near future, blood, or I got you on the next one and stuff like that. And it's just crazy to me when this guy's name came up, and I heard his name was the one that gave this tape over for Wack 100 to give to Flacco to run on me. Like, I don't understand, like, how can any solid individual from the streets be a part of this type of game, you know what I'm saying, or infantry, you know what I'm saying? Because Wack should.
Definitely, because I was kind of tuned into that Project Bull and when you're trying to get out with Crip back and all that. I don't know him. And if I do know him, I don't remember him. A lot of niggas I don't remember, but I do. They do be knowing a nigga, but yeah, I thought he was a solid individual, especially when he was talking. He wanted to squabble Crip, man. And, when he was out there on his clout route, chasing some clout. You feel me? I was like, oh, this dude might be a solid individual. I think he wanted to squabble King Pill too. So I'm like, oh, man, this nigga with the butt. Yeah, excuse me, you too. Much ninja with the butt. Crap. And then now I hear this, man. You do my brother like that. Like, that's crazy. You foul, bro. This what you really did, allegedly, bro. You foul, bro. Because we ain't seen it. We don't know it. So it's allegedly. If you allegedly gave them the peoples. You gave them peoples the tape. Peoples? Because you thought Young Ant did it. So you gave the tape up. Y'all foul peoples, homie. Straight up. Straight up. Y'all foul peoples, homie.
Never have been able to call this dude, talk to this dude, and get anything from this dude. You know what I'm saying? At all. You know what I'm saying? It just shouldn't have happened. And it's crazy that dudes are playing these type of games. But as I told you guys, you know what I'm saying, and as I'm gonna keep on repeating, it's informants on here saying that other people's informants. It's people that are told saying other people told. You know what I'm saying? And it just seemed like that's the way that the cookie crumbles. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing backhanded stuff. Everybody is doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of smoke and mirrors. You feel me? It's a lot of smoke and mirrors. It's a lot of people that saying they solid, engaging in foulness. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't know for sure if he did this, but the person I got it from, I vet as a credible source, and this was something that they told me, and they was like, man, I'm sure that it went down like this, and I just don't understand like anybody like in this lifestyle, who gonna attach themselves to Flacco. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you give something to somebody to give to somebody else to try to do some damage? Like, if somebody was really mad about this, that is not the way to go. If this was true, that is not the way to go. It's like, you avenge your people. You know what I'm saying? You don't give it to nobody to run, you know what I'm saying, to play detective and or play police, you know what I'm saying, dudes who are civilians, you know what I'm saying, hopping out here, trying to play I Spy and play detective, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, man, this is what the game, you know what I'm saying, is turned into. You had within these last few weeks and or months, it's been other dudes on this internet as well that have spoke my name, you know what I'm saying, brought my name up in negative light. Oh, he did this, oh, he did that. And you know what? I just been sitting back, you know what I'm saying, chilling, right? Because I have like damaging things on these guys. You feel me? It's two of these guys
This call is being recorded.
already, and like I said, played with my name. Basically said I was an informant. Oh, you dropped the ball on this, and I got work on these dudes, like for sure, paperwork, like not just talking. And I could drop it, but I just been sitting on it. You know what I'm saying? Laughing like, how dare these guys get on the internet and play with my name, knowing that if you put their name in the right columns, you know what I'm saying, and go to the right, you know what I'm saying, networks that it's work on their name, you know what I'm saying? It's work on their name for getting down on people. And that's what's going on this internet. People is not caring. People is not moving with integrity. People at these neighborhoods behind them and or pushing these neighborhoods and, banging stuff on their dead homies and acting like they standing on business and they just standing on clout and fame because shit, no way, you know what I'm saying, Wack been ever to call this dude, get in contact with this dude, and get a video of his homie being deceased, knowing that they was going to attach and Jefe name to it. You know what I'm saying? And these are games I don't play. Like I said, I don't even care if the shoe was on the other foot, you know what I'm saying, and Project Bo did it, you know what I'm saying, couldn't know Wack or nobody else, you know what I'm saying, I don't care if he was cool, can call me like, hey, let me get that video, because the first thing in my mind is just going to be like, what you want the video for? Like, what's up? This is my homie being deceased, like, what's up? You know what I'm saying, what's going on? And I'm pretty sure he already knew that content was going to be ran on this, and I'm pretty sure he sit back and watched it, knowing that there's going to be content ran on this. And like I said, I've been told you guys that this is the stuff that they do. A lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, that has to do with street intel and stuff like that, they give it to Flacco to run, you know what I'm saying? And it's a double whammy for him because he got a big audience and he's going to get paid for it, you know what I'm saying? Got a big audience and he's going to get paid for it, you know what I'm saying? And these the game that's dudes that's calling themselves solid, you know what I'm saying, reputable members. And these the games that they playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and dudes getting in bed with dudes who's doing police work. And I just don't understand that. Like how do you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are dudes, you know what I'm saying, standing on that? I don't understand that at all, you know what I'm saying? But that definitely, you know what I'm saying, had me like, whoa, you know what I'm saying, when I got that information, like, man, hey, where they got that video from to, run and lie on you and said that you did the thing at the taco truck? Oh, they tapped in with the boy Project Bo from his hood, and you know what I'm saying, he gave it to Wack, and Wack gave it to Poetic Flacco. Like, man, it's a cold game out here, man, so that's why I tell you guys better watch out, and just like, man, the streets is like dead, man. Like, a lot of these dudes have traded their street passes in for internet passes.
This call is being recorded.
These dudes just want to be famous. They trying to figure it out. They don't know what's going on. They don't know where their next dollar gonna go, where their next dollar gonna come from. They don't want to go back to jail, and not wanting to go back to jail is definitely, the right way to go. But it's just like, man, find a job, go to Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Like, go to truck driving school, get your CDL license, you know what I'm saying? Because the internet is not going to work out for everybody. You guys are watching everybody else trying to clout chase off these people and trying to gain the name off these people, and it don't seem like a lot of this stuff is working. It ain't working out for dudes, and dudes is just trying to come at any and every angle to make they splash in the internet. And it's just like, why not try something else? You know what I'm saying? Like, why not try something else? If it's not working out, why keep doing it? Like, I never thought about doing the internet, and then when I finally did start doing the internet, you know what I'm saying, it was working out for me from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? But if I had tried it and it didn't work out, I wouldn't be doing it, you know what I'm saying? This is period as that. I'm not going to chase clout. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to try to involve myself with nobody or attach myself to somebody to further myself. You know what I'm saying? That's just not what I'm going to do. Definitely when, it's foulness, and a lot of people already know about, you know what I'm saying, this foulness. A lot of people see this foulness. A lot of people see the games that they playing on the internet. Oh, Oh man, it's not the streets, it's the internet. You know, you got dudes that's supposed to be solid and they, you know what I'm saying, be around members, you know, got members on their security detail, you know, they blood this, they blood that, but police games are being played. You know what I'm saying? Police games are being played at an all-time high. They're reporting stuff and telling people that, oh, it's the internet, it's not the street. Like what? Like where? Like it don't. Like I've been saying, it don't matter if it was Mars, Uranus, Jupiter. Like telling is telling. You know what I'm saying? You up there, you telling in space on an alien or whatever. You telling. That's just what it is. But man, just watch out there, man. Watch out who you align yourself with and all that, man, because people out here are playing cold, dirty, trash games, man. And it's a cold game, man. Tell you again, watch who you align yourself with, watch who you giving information to, all that, man, because these dudes out here is playing. And like I said, these dudes just want to check. I always say don't care about nothing but what the check say, but as I say, these dudes show that they don't care about nothing but what the check say, or at least trying to chase some type of fame or clout. And with that being said, I'm going to conclude this there. It's your boy, Young and Jefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe because it don't cost you nothing to press that button. And if you ring that notification bell, I'm going to bring you mail.
And it's GS3 Media TV, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna keep good vibes, man. Free Young and Hefe don't care about number what the check say. And we're gonna try to stay sucker free. Like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna keep good vibes, man. GS3 Media TV. At the end of the day, they got here, mud. Thanks for my new subs.